Do you guys remember in X-Force? Well, I botched that one. Do you guys remember in Deadpool 2 where Brad Pitt had like a 3-second cameo, not even as Vanisher? Yeah, now we know how that came to be. You know, I'm actually sort of shocked when I really sit here and think about it as I'm about to make this video. The fact that we haven't had Brad Pitt star in like a, big role where he's like the poster boy for one of these superhero movies from like a Marvel or a DC. It's honestly shocking, but I think most of you know that he originally was up for Cable. There's concept art out there. He was gonna play Cable, but things were things didn't line up with what was happening, with his personal life, with other jobs, so he had to pass up on it, but he still heavily wanted to be involved with the actual film, which is exactly how it came to be. As it was recently revealed, when they were working on trying to figure out the whole idea of how do we do this, how's Cable going to be handled, what's the story, how many contracts can we get, Brad Pitt was all on board, but then some other stuff came along and he had to leave. He had to go do other projects and things started to overlap as Deadpool 2 started production a little bit later than they wanted to, but he still wanted to actually appear in the film. So recently, one of the Deadpool 2 co-writers, he said that he agreed that he would appear as Vanisher for at least a few seconds because that's all they could actually allow without having to offer him, this giant paycheck that would be like, oh, here's multi-millions of dollars because we can't get you for this. So it was sort of a agreement, hey, let's do this. It's a small little number. We don't have to spend a ton of money that we don't really have. You can appear here. Sorry, you can't do the big role we want you for, but hopefully down the road we can come up with something since he's still alive if you watch Deadpool 2, even though he died in Deadpool 2. Now, me as somebody who likes Brad Pitt as an actor, I really hope that they can work something out and maybe bring him back, even if it's for like MCU's X-Force. Just use that same team. Maybe get rid of some of the other actors that weren't willing to fully commit to it or have been doing the rounds saying some questionable things. But it's cool to finally know how they were able to actually get to this point where they're like, hey, you're gonna go from being the co-star as Cable to being electrocuted and dying. Want to do it? There you go, you're doing it. Like that's pretty cool that he took on that role, which is like so insignificant, but he was like, no, I just want to be in this. Let's get it done. I like that. That's a good celebrity move. That's really awesome. See, he ain't no Hulk Hogan in pro wrestling where he's just like, wait a second, you want my 82-year-old ass to lose to a 25-year-old to put him over? Yeah, I'm walking out and bankrupting your company. Hulkamania, brother.